We're offering one of our viewers the chance to play with the stars. All you need to do is answer this question. What number was David Beckham's shirt when he was playing for Real Madrid? So to give yourself a chance, email your answer with your full name and contact details to costacalendar@livinginspain.tv. The competition will close on the 8th of October.
Welcome to Alternative Andalucia, where we show you that there's a lot more to this wonderful region than just beaches and golf courses. This area is becoming a chic haven for holistic holidays, and in this programme we shall look at 3 very popular activities: yoga, tai chi and detox. In today's show I'll be going to San Pedro to visit yoga guru Neo Ornelas to see one of his yoga workshops, before travelling to the Shanti Som Centre to speak to Laurie about her unique style of yoga class. Then I'll be meeting Trevor Taylor at Cortego Romero, where he teaches Qigong and Tai Chi to many students. Later on in the show I'll be visiting the El Morisco Retreat Centre, where Midi Fairgrove runs detox holidays. I'll find out what a detox holiday involves and speak to some of the guests. Then I'll go to Fuengirola to meet Lindy Moore Eggleton, who will give me a revitalising lymphatic drainage massage, before finally meeting Laurie Lee Hillman at the Medico Resort in Estepona as she treats me using acupuncture. Neo Ornelas is a yoga guru here in Marbella. Now I'm going to catch up with him after a 5-hour workshop and find out what all the fuss is about. Neo's yoga workshops are very well attended and look really intensive. So I'm here with Neo Ornelas, just come out of a 5-hour yoga session. Neo, how are you feeling?
Pretty good. A little tired. It's Sunday morning and I'm ready for the next half of my day now, but It was a fantastic workshop.
Now, what is it about yoga that's so appealing? Why are people coming and practicing this in droves?
I'll answer that with a question, and it's this: what do you give someone who has everything? Most people down here have retired, they have free time, and what they're looking for is their health and longevity. And without health and longevity, enjoyment of Andalusia is minimal.
Now, have you always wanted to be a yoga teacher? Did you have another life beforehand?
Before I was in finance and advertising, and I left that several years ago now.
Why? I mean, that's a big leap.
It wasn't giving me what I needed. I had lots of money, I traveled all around the world, but it just didn't give me what I really wanted, which was this inner sense of peace and calm. And now I have it, but life's getting very busy again now, so I have to apply what I've learned to keep my feet on the ground now.
So you had a very successful, high-flying job, you had homes in 3 different countries. What made you suddenly decide you wanted to be a yoga teacher and settle in Andalucia?
It sounds a bit cliche, but to be honest with you, I was stuck in San Francisco when September 11th happened. It was 6 o'clock in the morning in San Francisco, and in New York, the planes started hitting the World Trade Center. I got a phone call saying, "Are you on a plane? Are you okay?" It took me 7 days to get out of San Francisco because I was routing on a plane that evening to JFK to London. It didn't happen. 2 months later, I was walking for 3 months in the Austrian Alps, and then I went to move to Australia and embarked on a year-long yoga intensive, practicing 10, 12 hours a day to train. After that, I moved to America and India and continued my training, and then it just happened.
Reach up, extend the arms up, and hold on to your left leg. Draw the left little toe back towards you, press away, down, out through your inner heel. Lift up and exhale. And breathe in.
Have you developed your own brand of mysticism along the way, or do you actually sort of buy into an Eastern philosophy as well yourself?
I like to teach yoga, what I call yoga in the 21st century, making modern sense for modern people of ancient techniques. I also harness the use of technology to make my work available through the internet so that people can download audio files. I like to take ancient methodologies and make them accessible to people in the modern day.
Now, what's your vision for the future? Where would you like this to lead you?
Well, I've started publishing last year. I've now published 2 CDs, so I'm looking at moving into more audio work so that the work can be accessible to people around the world. I give regular retreats for international clients coming to Andalucia. I'm just happy to continue the work. I have a teacher training program now that I've trained several teachers, and now they're going out and building their clients in Andalucia. So it's just growing, it's good.
Now, you mentioned you're getting more and more busy. Is it going to be the case that we'll be hard pushed to even get in on one of your classes soon?
There'll always be a place for you.
Oh, thank you. You're too kind. You're too kind.
Yoga is incredibly popular in Andalucia, and the Shanti Som Holistic Health Spa also offers classes in beautiful surroundings.
So I felt inspired to give it a try myself.
Your legs are firm and strong so that you have a healthy spine. So you draw your shoulders back and you kind of rock back and forth and feel the connection of those feet into the Mother Earth. Inhale as you straighten the legs, baby cobra, relax the shoulders, open your heart. Exhale, good, tuck your toes in, lift up, come into that downward facing dog. There's nothing wrong with going back a little bit until we become strong again, and we come back up to Warrior 2, focused.
Well, Laurie, that was a fantastic class. It rather put me through my paces a bit. It'd been a while, you know. What kind of yoga was that?
It's a form of vinyasa. It's more of a dynamic practice where we really focus on the breath linking with the movement.
But it is quite hard work, though, as physically as well, isn't it?
Yes, because many people are not used to it. They think when they walk into a class that they're just going to lay on the floor and just sit there a little bit, and they get a little bit of a shock because, yeah. It's a good benefit because it makes them stronger. It makes them more flexible. It helps them to overcome fears and to become more grounded.
I did notice that, actually, because it does kind of push your flexibility to the limits, you know, if that's not a contradiction in terms. It's not as though you're doing weightlifting or aerobics or something to make yourself strong, but isn't it kind of quite good for stretching out the muscles?
Exactly. All the tendons, the connective tissue, the ligaments, it helps because you have a lot of blocked emotions in a lot of blocked places that you have injuries. So there are a lot of memories in these parts of your body, and what yoga's trying to do is open up and release these emotions from your past and raise your lower emotions up to higher emotions.
So how long have you been living out here in Andalucia?
Almost 9 years.
And have you noticed an increase in interest in yoga recently?
Yes, it's been growing. Hopefully in the next couple of years it will grow more. But yes, definitely the last 3 years. 4 years ago there was only 1 or 2 yoga classes, and it was incredible. And now it's just there's teachers everywhere, and good teachers too.
And have you always taught yoga?
No, I graduated from being an aerobic teacher and fitness and a dance teacher model, yes, before. So I was a dancer, so I kind of graduated into the yoga, and when I saw the dynamic flow practice, I fell in love with it.
Oh, that's
I knew
lovely.
it was for me, yes.
And what's your vision of the future?
Hopefully one day to have a place to share with others, because I feel very, very good when I'm with others that want to realize the same thing as myself.
And another way of finding inner peace while practicing exercise is through the art of Qigong or Tai Chi. Trevor Taylor has been teaching Tai Chi here in Andalucia for over 10 years. I went to visit him at Cortijo Romero to find out more. So I'm here with Trevor, Tai Chi master. Now, Trevor, tell us a little bit about this fantastic ancient art of meditation through movement.
Well, Tai Chi originated in southwest China, and it started off as it is a martial art. I mean, so it has its roots in martial arts, and it still is a martial art. So.
Because it didn't seem very aggressive. You know, no sort of sticks and kicks and things like that.
No, it's what they call an internal martial art. So it's more involved with the energy that you're generating. Everyone has intrinsic energy, and it's how you raise your intrinsic energy and use it in your art.
And do you need to have a spirituality or an Eastern philosophy in order to practice Tai Chi?
Not at all, no. No, I think you can practice Tai Chi in any way, shape or form, and it will bring you health benefits. I have a friend in England who teaches people, disabled people and people with varying needs, and she says that, you know, like if someone's sitting in a chair like this and they can't move at all, if you can get them to move like this, then that's a health benefit to that person, and I totally agree with that. I think it's like whatever you can bring to somebody is a benefit for them.
In order that I could feel the flow of energy for myself, Trevor invited me to take part in one of his classes.
And one hand up and the other down. In breath and out breath, sinking into your legs. Your hands rise up as if you're in water up to your neck. And embrace the universe.
For you, is teaching Tai Chi an actual spiritual act?
Practicing Tai Chi is a spiritual act, yeah, definitely, yeah. Teaching it's has its own challenges, you know, like especially like this, sitting in front of a camera and doing your form, and then you're thinking, well, I wonder what that's going to look like when you see that on the screen, you know. But on the whole, it's a way, you know, like they talk about in the East, they talk about a way to approach the divine, or spiritual, yeah, the way to approach the divine, and Tai Chi is a way. So it's like, it doesn't mean that, I used to think when I started that it was an end, you know, there would be some end to it, but there is no end to it. I think there's just a way, and you just keep on going along on the way.
So when people come along to study Tai Chi with you, do you find that it's because they are seeking to learn a martial art, or are they looking for something else from it?
I think most people are looking for some way to sort of relax and be more centred. I mean, it's like a lot of the things that I'm trying to teach are about trying to be focused and centred in your everyday life, really, and how you can, because I mean, you don't spend very much time going out, running around the countryside fighting with you know, other warriors these days, do you? You know, so I mean, most people, it's more about how that they can be more centred in their lives, so that when they're in a situation, a work situation or a whatever social situation, if somebody is putting on them in some sort of aggressive manner, or just in a manner that the person feels is aggressive, you can actually stay in your centre and be calm about how you're dealing with it, rather than being thrown out and feeling that you're all tense and stressed.
So it's a miracle cure to dealing with the everyday stresses of life.
I don't know about a miracle cure, Esther.
So it is possible to find inner peace while staying fit and healthy through practicing the ancient disciplines of Tai Chi and yoga. Join us in part 2 as we discover how to cleanse your body of years and years of built-up toxins.
Are you one of the millions of people who think they can't learn a new language? Well, thanks to our software called Rosetta Stone, learning a new language is incredibly easy and fast. Try it for yourself with this amazing, free, interactive demo CD.
It's the fastest way, I think, that you can learn particularly a language, which can be sometimes difficult.
Start speaking from day one. You'll follow real-life images and hear native speakers.
El caballo está saltando.
This powerful combination teaches you to think in a new language, not memorize, helping you learn quickly and easily.
It's well constructed and it's fun to do.
Rosetta Stone is so fast and effective that we offer an extraordinary unconditional 6-month money-back guarantee.
You get a money-back guarantee with Rosetta Stone. What have you to lose?
Call 0800 2800 938 to receive your free demo CD. And see for yourself why Rosetta Stone is the fast way to learn a new language. Guaranteed.
Prestigious property close to Nerja on the Costa del Sol, enjoying breathtaking views to the coastline, sea and mountains. This imposing villa of 970 square metres sits on a plot of 5,000 square metres and is approached via a private driveway through electronic gates. Upon entering the property, you are presented with a beautiful galleried entrance hall, which leads to a magnificent lounge and separate dining room, a stylish Christian Salveson kitchen and a marble staircase, taking you up to 4 bedrooms with luxury ensuite bathrooms and the impressive master suite, or down to the indoor pool, games room and gymnasium. A stunning property. Fantastic for al fresco entertaining with landscaped gardens, 300 square metres of sunny terraces, barbecue and 10 by 4 metre outdoor pool.
Planning a holiday? Don't let them spoil it. Arniewear, anti-mosquito fabric. No mess, no sprays.
For beautiful properties in Gran Alicante and Murcia, it's got to be Newman & Newman. Resale and new build villas, apartments and townhouses. Newman & Newman, the real estate agents you can trust.
Welcome back to Alternative Andalucia. In part 1 we saw how you can discover the benefits of meditation through movement by practicing yoga and Tai Chi. Now we're here in the El Morisco Retreat Centre to find out what Detox is all about.
Set in the stunning surroundings of Beneharaf, the El Morisco Retreat Centre is the perfect place to unwind and enhance your sense of well-being, and their detox retreats are very popular.
Now we all know that a lot of what we eat isn't good for us. What with too much coffee, alcohol, smoking and rich food, our bodies are becoming a toxic mess. We've seen all the books and the endless TV shows offering us so many tips on how to lose weight and detox our bodies. But it's not that easy, is it? However, now you can come for a detox holiday and completely revitalise your body in only 1 week. We're talking about 7 days of fasting, drinking pure organic juices, having detox treatments, and let's not forget the daily enema. Now that's a different way to get your coffee.
This detox holiday is run by Midi Fairgrove, who has been studying the effects of toxins in the body for many years.
So Midi, here we are in El Morisco and you're running a detox holiday in this wonderful retreat. Now what exactly is a detox holiday?
It's about the most profound way that you can rejuvenate and restore health at cell level. And that's the really important point, is that when you do a profound detox like this, which is a combination of juice fasting and colon cleansing, you really go very deeply into the whole healing process. For most people, they never get a break from toxins coming in enough so that they can actually detoxify and then pull more through that have been stored in cells, and then the body can regenerate. And amazing things can happen.
Can you tell us what happens during the average day on a detox retreat?
First thing, clients will body brush, which is stimulating the lymphatic system, so it's a detox tool. Then they have a drink of hot water and lemon, so again it's cleansing. And then there's a yoga class, a mixture of yoga and qigong, and that has multiple benefits. After that, the day is really a pace of alternating juices and lots of supplements, and there's a vegetable broth which is mineral rich, and there's also a colon cleansing aspect.
Now we've heard a lot about colonic irrigation, and some people are sort of kind of giggle a bit about it behind their hand and feel a bit nervous about it. You know, what are the benefits about it, and is coffee involved?
Yeah, we don't do colonic irrigation, strictly speaking colonic irrigation. What we do is coffee enemas. And coffee is just one of the types of fluid we use in the cleansing, the colon cleansing. And it really is essential, because if you bring toxins up out of places they've been stored into the body, then they don't necessarily all get out naturally. So you have to have, running alongside pushy cleansing herbs and juices, you have to have a cleansing mechanism that's going to really pull toxins out of the body. And so for that reason, we have the two things going side by side. And if you compare it to something like a rapid weight loss diet, it's very dangerous. You can get some extremely nasty toxins into the system
if they can't get out the body effectively, then they just circulate round and maybe lodge somewhere more dangerous, like the brain, than the place they've come from. So it's really important to detox in a safe way, and that's why the enema aspect is very important.
But why coffee?
Coffee, yeah. People always want to drink it. But there's only one way that coffee is healthy, and that's the other end. Coffee stimulates the production of bile, and so it basically supports the detox process. It supports the detox process in the liver, and the liver is the body's major organ of detoxification. It has to detoxify everything. It cleanses the blood. So what the coffee does is it stimulates that to work more efficiently, and so you get more toxins released.
Wow. So it's a far cry from your cappuccino in the morning, really. So I'm now joined by Kath, Maddie and Sue, who are on the 6th day of their 7-day detox. So ladies, how has it been?
I think absolutely fantastic. I came over suffering from really, really bad fatigue, and from about the 3rd morning onwards I've been waking up fine, not absolutely crippled with exhaustion.
So Kath, it's your last day tomorrow. What do you think you're going to be taking home with you from this trip?
I think a very much more structured, manageable eating plan. That's the first regime. I suffer from candida, it's yeast in the blood, so for me it's how to address that and manage that continually. Breathing exercises and deep meditation. I do not have one symptom of IBS at the moment at all.
I mean, the things we've learnt since we got here, we've had talks every evening, and it's really scary to find out the damage that you do to yourself every day, just simply by what you eat.
Well, this is it. This is lunch. Hot lemon and water and juice. Bon appetit. You can enjoy a wide range of complementary therapies whilst on your detox holiday, all of which can help the body to release toxins. And I really enjoyed this reflexology massage. So, are you going to be able to go back to your life as it was?
Not as it was, no. I think there's probably going to be a lot of significant changes made, both in terms of the way I eat, the way I manage stress, and also possibly career direction.
A body full of energy, no fatigue, and they educate you here about the effects that the foods you eat have on your body, and you think, you know, I thought I knew what I was doing at home, but I think the big thing for me is loads of energy. The fatigue is gone.
However, if that's a bit too intense for you and you prefer to have your coffee in a cup, you might want to try out one of Andalucia's many complementary therapists who offer a wide range of treatments that can release toxins from your body. And a good place to start is in a local directory such as La Chispa magazine. Overlooking the sea in Fuengirola, I found Lindy Moore Eggleton, who practices lymphatic drainage massage.
And you lift the skin up, and then you allow it to fall. And each time you lift it up, you move the lymph underneath the skin.
Can lymphatic drainage actually help to detox your body?
Oh yes, I mean, because the lymphatic system, which is a bigger network of tunnels, I suppose, if you like, wires, than there is the blood. There's more lymphatic vessels than there are blood-moving vessels, and they're all over your body, and they carry the toxins and the waste out of your body. And of course, if they get jammed up, then the toxin stays in your body.
So, doesn't the lymph system move of its own accord, a bit like the blood?
No, it's not motivated by anything that pumps it around. It just stays there. So if you don't exercise, if you don't move, if you don't have it moved for you by a lymph drainage or another system, then it's just going to get more blocked up and more blocked up and more blocked up, basically. If you release them and get them to move more effectively, then it's much easier to lose weight that way for a start, and to lose the fat and the fat bags. Not that you've got any, but you know, the fat.
Oh, well, I think I have. I'm trying to hide them.
Another complementary therapy which can help with detoxing and weight loss is acupuncture. I've come to see Laurie Lee Hillman, one of the best acupuncturists in the area. Laurie inserted fine needles into my face and feet, which didn't hurt at all.
Is it true that acupuncture can help you to have more energy or even help you to lose weight?
Of course it can, but not without the participation of the patient. It can certainly help you to lose weight. It will stimulate your metabolism, but also at the same time, well, you can't eat cream cakes and expect to lose weight just with acupuncture.
Now, some people use acupuncture to help them to give up smoking. How does that work?
You have to really want to give up smoking. It's no good if the wife drags the husband in and says, you know, please make him stop smoking. If he doesn't want to, he's not going to give up with anything, acupuncture or hypnosis or anything else. But if a person really does want to give up the smoking, then it's a huge support.
Wow, no, I feel great now. It's interesting because it's been very relaxing and yet sort of re-energised at the same time. So thank you very much, Laurie.
Pleasure.
As you can see, there is so much to do here and the results are truly amazing. Join us again next time as we continue our voyage of discovery into all that Andalucia has to offer you for mind, body and soul.